Dollars pay St. Louis County Executive Sam Page, but you may not know Page continues working a side job. News 4 Investigates learned the St. Louis County Executive is still on staff at Mercy Hospital. News 4 investigative reporter Lauren Traeger tells us that's raising questions and eyebrows just weeks before the election.
It's no secret St. Louis County Executive Sam Page is a doctor. He's often referred to, of course, as Dr. Sam Page. But ever since he took over as head of the county in 2019, some people believed he put away the white coat to focus on his new job. Now we've learned that's not the case, and some of Page's political foes say Page isn't playing by the rules.
There's no question there.
County Councilman Tim Fitch says it's problematic Sam Page is working a side job.
He just needs to make a decision. Do I want to be an anesthesiologist or do I want to be the county executive?
Before he took over for the disgraced Steve Stanger in 2019, then Councilman Page was a full-time anesthesiologist at Mercy Hospital. His campaign website says he, quote, took a leave of absence to step into the role of county executive. But News 4 confirmed with Mercy he's still on staff at the hospital, and Page himself confirmed he's still performing some procedures to this day.
It's important for me to keep my experience in practicing medicine because I think that informs the decisions I make as county executive.
And you might say, what's the big deal? Well, it's the black and white in the St. Louis County Charter, a provision that says the county executive shall devote his entire time to the duties of his office. Fitch, a Republican who's often at odds with the Democratic Page, says the language reads that way for a reason.
But if he's working regularly and being paid by a hospital, I think the charter is very clear that that's a violation of the charter.
But Page, who is paid approximately $140,000 a year as county executive, says he only works one weekend a month, time he would normally be off the clock as county executive, he says. News 4's Corey Stark asked him,
does that take any time away from your job as county executive?
No, I don't do any medical work during regular daylight hours, and I haven't since I've gotten into this job.
Page says he carefully considered the charter and does not think he's in violation.
The limited time I spend on a weekend once in a while practicing medicine in my free time keeps me current, and I think that that skill set is certainly very valuable at this point in time, especially during a pandemic.
So we took the question to an independent expert, local government ethics lawyer Michael Downey.
It's actually very common language.
Case law, Downey says, has addressed legal wording similar to what's in the charter in the past, allowing side jobs in certain circumstances.
Most of the opinions that look at it say, as long as it's something that doesn't conflict at all, either time-wise with the job you have or purpose-wise, that usually then you are okay in doing that type of work.
He adds,
I don't know of facts that suggest to me that it's really causing him to have problems doing the full-time work of being county executive, that he's missing important responsibilities or important meetings or, creating other problems. So no, I think from what I can tell, it looks like it's not a big problem.
A review of Page's public calendar doesn't appear to show exactly when he is working at the hospital. And Fitch says there's another concern, conflict of interest. Is Mercy, he wonders, a pandemic task force partner, getting any special treatment?
If I was SSM or BJC, I'd be saying, wait a minute, this is one of your employees. What is he giving you that we're not getting? Those would be legitimate questions for them to have.
He says it's an issue that an independent prosecutor should investigate.
We haven't been faced with a county executive working a side job while they're the county executive that I'm aware of, and I've worked with or around 6 county executives in the last 35 years.
The county executive's office clarified today that on average, Page works one weekend shift a month and an occasional 4-hour shift in the evening, less than once per week, saying no hospital work occurs during working hours for the county. There is no automatic punishment or penalty if Page were to be found in violation of the charter. Certainly a developing story and one we will keep following. I'm Lauren Traeger, News 4 Investigates.